There is one undeniable truth in this world that no one can escape: death. In the Holy Quran, Allah reminds us, every soul shall taste death. But have you ever wondered what exactly happens the moment the heart stops beating? Is death the absolute end, or is it merely the beginning of a much longer, eternal journey? The journey begins at the very moment of transition. For the believer, the soul is drawn out as gently as water flows from a pitcher, met by angels with faces as bright as the sun, carrying the fragrance of paradise. But for the soul that lived in defiance, the exit is difficult, met by angels of stern countenance. This is the first step into the unseen realm, where the physical world fades and the reality of the soul begins. Once the body is laid to rest, and the last footsteps of the loved ones fade away, the soul enters Barzakh, the gateway between this life and the next. In the deep silence of the grave, the walls narrow, and two angels, Munkar and Nakir, appear. Their questions are the ultimate test of our existence. They will ask, "Who is your Lord? What is your religion? And who is this man who was sent among you?" For those who live their faith, the answers will flow with ease, and their grave will expand as far as the eye can see, filled with the light and scent of heaven. But for others, the grave becomes a place of suffering. The temporary dwelling awaits the final day. But the journey does not end in the grave. A day will come when the trumpet will sound, a blast so powerful that the mountains will crumble like carded wool, and the oceans will boil over. The entire universe will be reshaped. Upon the second blow, every human being who ever walked this earth, from the first man to the last, will be resurrected. This is Yaum-ul-Hashr, the day of gathering. Imagine a vast, endless plain under a scorching sun brought close, where every soul stands in absolute silence. There will be no wealth, no titles, and no lineage to protect us. Everyone will be in a state of immense anxiety, drenched in their own sweat according to their deeds. On this terrifying day, the only shade available will be under the throne of Allah, reserved for those who were sincere in their devotion. Then comes the moment of the great accountability. The mizan, or the divine scales, will be set. Every single action, every hidden thought, and every word spoken will be weighed. Not a single atom of good will be forgotten, and not a single atom of evil will be overlooked. Our own limbs will bear witness to what we used to do. It is a moment of absolute justice where no soul will be wronged. After the judgment, every person must face the final crossing, the Pool Sirat. It is a bridge spanning over the depths of the abyss, described as being thinner than a hair and sharper than a sword. The light of a person's faith will determine how they cross. Some will pass like a flash of lightning, some like the wind, and others will struggle, crawling across as they face the consequences of their earthly life. The journey finally concludes at the eternal abode. For those who were successful, the gates of paradise will swing open, a place where there is no more pain, no more sorrow, and no more death. But for those who failed the test, the destination is a place of deep regret. Death is not a wall, it is a door. We still have the breath in our lungs today to change our story and prepare for what lies behind that door. May Allah grant us a beautiful end, make our questions easy, and fill our scales with light on the day we meet Him. Ameen.